Baruch with Waywire, chatting with Emanuel Pleitez, who's running for mayor in the city of Los Angeles. How are you, Emanuel?
I'm good. Thank you, Baruch, for having me. This is awesome.
Thanks
Great.
for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're excited. You know, you're 29 years old.
Yes, I am.
And you're already running for a really significant office.
Very significant, absolutely. Second biggest city in the country. Mayor of Los Angeles. I'd be the youngest mayor since the very first one in 1851, when the life expectancy was 36 at that point. But more than anything is that I feel that I can connect with a lot of the young folks and also, speak the language of the folks in the business world and the labor world, people that, want to see new leadership, new energy in the city of Los Angeles.
Speaking of young folks, you very quickly mobilized an army of young volunteers. What has it taken to really get young people excited about politics?
You gotta strike a chord with them, right? Young folks, there's still an optimism that things can get better. That if you actually work on a campaign and you're not just dictated by who the special interests are funding, that you can actually win an election.
Are you drawing any lessons from Obama's campaign and applying them on a more micro level to your own campaign?
Sure. I think that the most important thing that I've drawn from the 08 campaign, which was revolutionary in how you do presidential politics, to what he's doing now, he's building on top of what we did in 08. What I'm taking from it is that you can speak to voters in different platforms. There's a door-to-door and there's paid media on TV and radio. Before, that used to be it, right? Maybe some phone banking, some mail. Now you got a bunch of different social media platforms. You can couple the door-to-door with friending them on Facebook, following them on Twitter, and then be able to create very specific messages.
You're obviously working full throttle, campaigning, getting your messaging out there, but you're still a 29-year-old guy. What are you listening to on your iPod to chill out at the end of a long campaign day?
For me, it's more of a fusion of music, whether it's in the Latin space, or it's in the more electronic space, or just kind of an alternative rock and roll type of thing, where you're mixing the hip hop, you're throwing in some rock, and you're throwing in some kind of old school cultural music.
Emanuel Pleitez, thank you.
Thank you, Baruch. Pleasure to be here.